Hello everyone, Ron here from L.T.L Tutoring Central, and I'm back with a few more idioms for you to have a look at, see if you can relate to them, maybe learn how to use them sometimes in everyday conversation. It's always fun to learn new expressions, and of course people use them in different ways. So we'll just add these to your repertoire. Before we jump into the idioms themselves, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, that helps the channel a lot. Check in the description to see how you can also donate to the channel if you want to help out a little bit more. And let's get going with some idioms. Our first idiom this time around is take it or leave it. It means it's not negotiable. For example, this is our final offer. Take it or leave it. That means that there won't be any negotiation on conditions, there won't be any negotiation on price. We're not willing to change anything further, so either accept this offer or the deal is over. The other example says there is only one room left in the hotel, so take it or leave it. Again, there's only one room left, so we can't negotiate on which direction your room will be facing. We're not going to negotiate on the price either because, the hotel's almost full, so why should they reduce their price? So take it or leave it. You can rent the room or you can just leave it and we'll rent it to somebody else. Out like a light means to go to sleep very quickly. For example, the children were so exhausted after the birthday party that they went out like a light tonight. In other words, as soon as we got home and they went off to bed, they were asleep almost before their head hit the pillow. They just went out very, very quickly. And you can imagine it because when you switch off a light or you click off a light, it's very quick. And that's the idea, is that they close their eyes and they've gone to sleep. Or some people have difficulty getting to sleep, but others are out like a light. And that's true. Everybody has different sleep patterns, and some people lie in bed for 20 minutes, an hour before they finally fall asleep. Other people barely get their head down on the pillow, and they're asleep already. I tend to be the former. I don't fall asleep right away, but my wife used to fall asleep almost immediately. Now we have all that glitters is not gold. It means that not everything that looks precious or true is actually so. So it could be relating to money or finance, but it can also be relating to things that are true or people who are honest, things of that nature. It might just not be what it seems to be. For example, I know he seems nice, but remember that not all that glitters is gold. So even though this person might look nice, he might seem nice, might be very charming, however, it could be true, could really be a good person and an honest person, but on the other hand, sometimes things that glitter are not gold. Sometimes people who smile are not really the most friendly people. So not all that glitters all that glitters is not gold. There's different ways of saying this expression. It is a beautiful car, however, all that glitters is not gold. So there again, the car looks nice, but is it going to function properly? Is it going to run well, or is it going to be a lemon? There's another expression. I don't think we've done that one yet, but we will probably some point. So yes, it's a beautiful car. It looks nice, but it might not be the best buy because perhaps the car isn't going to work very well, or maybe it has other issues apart from the way that it looks. So all that glitters is not gold or is not valuable. Knickknacks. Knickknacks are household ornaments or small objects. Generally, you keep them for sentimental purposes. They're not usually worth a lot of money per se, but they're just cute or they're just interesting, something that you like. And people collect knickknacks of various kinds sometimes too. For example, my mother always had knickknacks, mostly lady figurines and bells displayed around the house. And that one's actually true. And in the picture you see a little, some knickknacks there with the see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Another example, the antique shop had many valuable antiques, but also a large number of knickknacks. So generally, when we're speaking about knickknacks, we're not talking about, as I say, things that cost a lot of money or things that are worth a lot financially. So they're not generally valuable antiques. They're usually just cheaper, but sometimes cute and lovely and pretty and all of those fun things, but generally not an expensive item. Well, there you have it. A few more idioms to add to your collection. Take it or leave it. Uh, Sometimes when people say that, they don't literally mean it, but often it means you're getting close to the end of negotiation. Maybe there's a little more wiggle room, but take it or leave it usually means you're at the end of the line. Out like a light means you fall asleep very easily, very quickly. All that glitters is not gold. Yes, be careful. Just because it's a shiny object or just because it seems like a friendly person doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. So just be aware. And knickknacks, little collections, little dolls or ornaments or things that you have around your house or your apartment. All right, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, you can give the video a thumbs up. You can always comment, of course, and give suggestions. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you to everyone who has already subscribed and donated and commented, etc. It's very helpful. The channel is growing nicely, so I really do appreciate that. Of course, I provide personal lessons as well, L.T.L. Tutoring Central. You can see my website and email, so if you want to get in touch, I offer a free information meeting too. And so those are some things to keep in mind. In the meantime, keep learning, keep having fun. It's Ron from L.T.L. Tutoring Central. Bye-bye for now.